Hello there, this is going to be a compilation of cultural anime recap which I have recapped before. All of these anime have good ending, so there is nothing to worry about. The story takes place at a prestigious academy.
そこに通う女子は世間では淑女と呼ばれているが。わ
あ、クマができてる。
あんたさ、やりすぎなんだよ。
外面だけでご覧のありさまだ。
One day, the main character is walking past a club room, and it is the ladies' club. According to him, the members of this club always treat the guy as their toys. Then he is eavesdropping on them, and overheard them stating that they had fun with the Excalibur just now. After that, he overheard a very important information.
まあ、急ぐ必要あるか？当然よ。男をもてあそんでいるのに、少女とバレたらどうするのよ。
少女。
All of them looked very angry since he had found out about their secret. He apologized to them and told them that he is not going to tell anyone about their secret, but that is not going to change anything.
秘密を守る証明をしなさい。
もし書かなかったら。
上出来ね。乙女クラブへようこそ、東翔太くん。
It looks like he is a member of this club now, and his Excalibur is going to become their plaything. Then, all of them introduced themselves to him. At that moment, he found out that it is just like a normal club, and there is nothing sus at all. Then, she told him that they are going to have a fun time, which is the protein time. He did not see that coming, but he will be coming later. After that, they told him that they are going to continue their club activity just now. As a result, his hands were restrained, and he knew that he is in deep shit. The club president, Reika, told him that this is just a rule of this club, so there is not much she can do about it. After that, they set his Excalibur free and begins to play with it. They even took some pictures, since they are going to upload that and get sponsored by NordVPN.
インスタ映えするかな？
遊ばないでよ。
時間切れね。
On the next day, Reika wants him to become a trap. He told her to stop that, but he should just save his energy instead. She set his Excalibur free and found out that it is already ready for battle. Therefore, she starts to clean it the climate-friendly way. She is just too damn eco-friendly, so he has no choice but to give her a lot of farm-fresh protein shake. She knew that she should not waste such delicacy, so she consumed all of it without wasting a single drop. After school, he went home, and he is relieved since he can finally relax now.
やっと落ち着ける。
お邪魔してるわよ。ちょっとうるさいわよ。
なんでよ。
Damn, it looks like he is not safe even at his home.
わざわざ来たのよ。もっと喜びなさい。
いや。それで何しに来たの？
She told him that they are going to carry out the protein time and removed his outer protective gears. He told her that she should only carry out the protein time with someone whom she loves. She politely told him to shut the fuck up since his Excalibur is already ready for battle, so his opinion doesn't count. Then she begins to play Bouncing Simulator 2025 with him. For unknown reason, she doesn't require him to equip any protective gear. After that, their game has begun, and he gave her a lot of farm-fresh protein pie in the end. After their protein time is over, both of them fell asleep. When he wakes up, he found out that she is still asleep, and he still couldn't forget about the protein time just now. He felt like he was disrespected by her, so he decided to take matter into his own hands. He charged into her dungeon in the name of Protein Man, and that immediately wakes her up. Not gonna lie, that is an effective way to wake someone up. I will try that on the editor for research purposes. Anyways, she told him that she is not afraid of him and wants him to try his best. Therefore, he kept exploring her dungeon like his life depends on it. At first, she is acting tough. However, after a few frames, she definitely feeling the power of his Excalibur. The table has turned now, and he is the one on the attack now. In the end, he has given her a lot of organic homemade protein pie, and she looks defeated. Then, he wants her to clean his Excalibur the climate-friendly way. She took this opportunity to launch a counterattack. Therefore, he kept using Protein Blast over and over again. After that, the table has turned once again, and she told him that she is going to make him use Protein Blast until she is satisfied. I guess she is trying to get revenge at him.
ごめんなさい。
On the next day, they saw the picture where he is a trap, and they realized that he might be better than them.
私たちより可愛いかも。
もうやめてよ。早く消してよ。
男のくせに。
Well, it takes a man to become the best girls. Anyways, Lune is angry because of that, and she set his Excalibur free and begins to give it a helping hand. Well, that is like a reward instead of a punishment. Tama told him that she is going to comfort him, so she set her hopes and dreams free. As expected, her action managed to comfort him. Luna saw that, so she got angry and launched a pincer attack on his Excalibur. Tama is doing her best too. Their combo attack is too much for him, so he couldn't control himself but to use Protein Blast. Tama has received the all-natural Mother Nature organic facial mask, and she has changed into a different person. I guess she really needs the Excalibur treatment now. As expected, she starts to play Piston Simulator 2026 with him and told him that his time to come has come. Therefore, he gave her a lot of protein pie in the end, and she looks very satisfied. Then, it is Luna's turn, but he doesn't want to give her the treatment. She showed him a picture of him being a trap and demanded him to give her the Excalibur treatment immediately. Since he was politely persuaded by her, he has no choice but to administer the treatment to her as well. During the protein time, it looks like she is having the time of her life. After the protein time is over, she is back to her usual self and told him that the protein time is nothing worth mentioning. On the next day, Now came to his place, since she is the only one who hasn't received the Excalibur treatment from him. However, everything seems normal, and they are just doing some Asian stuff together so they can become doctor in the future.
どうしたの？
ちょっと疲れたかなって。
疲れが取れるよ。
ありがとう。
顔色悪いね。大丈夫？
いろいろね。他の3人となおちゃんは違うみたいだ。なおちゃん、何の用で僕の家に。
After a while, he became lightheaded and dozed off. It looks like there is something in the drink just now. He assumed that she is different from them, but he is wrong. When he wakes up, he realized that he is in his default skin, and she is using a fake dungeon on his Excalibur. At this point, he is so done with this shit, so he just accepts his fate. Then, she set her superior genes in front of him and launched a pincer attack on his Excalibur. Her attack is super effective, so he used Protein Blast in a short while. After that, as usual, they are going to carry out the protein time since the protein time is a canon event after all. Then, she thanked him for helping her to remove the seal of her dungeon. This means that he has removed all of their dungeon seal, and he is qualified to become the Protein Man now. Anyways, he stated that he still couldn't make up his mind and choose one of them. At that moment, he found out that Reika is in the room, and she is very angry at him for being cheeky.
レイカちゃん。
ずいぶんと勝手な妄想をしてくれるじゃない。
ジョー君、遊ぼう。
一度やったからって調子に乗るなよ。
In the meantime, Tama and Luna are here too, and they want to play a game with him. I'm pretty damn sure that he is going to play Fortnite Battle Royale with them after this. Well, that is the end of my recap for this cultural anime. It is a shame that this anime has 2 episodes only. For the next anime, it is about Revenge Story and Time Stop. The story is about this guy who is trying to get revenge at his father. It all started when he was little. His father went out to get the milk and never returned home. In addition, he even created an academy, and he is a successful businessman.
思い出すのは痩せこけた母の背中と貧しい生活。そこに父の姿はなかった。
あなたのお父さんは立派な人なのよ。今は大事な仕事をしているから会えないけれど、いつか私たちを迎えに来てくれるの。
父親の経営する学園が世界に誇る名門校として連日マスコミに取り上げられていた。それが俺にとっての唯一の父親の記憶だった。
During all of that, he never returned home, and he has abandoned his wife and son. One day, his mom brought him to meet his dad. However, it seems like his dad doesn't want to meet them.
どうしてですか？一目だけでもお願いですから。
その時俺は子供ながらに理解したのだ。俺の父親はすでに別の女性と家庭を持っていたことを、俺たちはとっくに捨てられた存在であることを。
As a result, both of them are living in a shithole, and she has to work multiple jobs to support her family. Unfortunately for her, She passed away shortly after that since she has been overworking herself.
底辺の生活。生まれ持って負け組であることを宿命づけられてきた。その裏では、父親である学園長は理想の教育者として囃し立てられ、俺はいつしか心に誓うようになっていた。自分たちを捨てて手に入れたあの男の大切なものを、いつか全部ぶち壊してやると。
Anyways, it looks like he wants to get revenge at his father, but he knew that he doesn't have the power to do so. All of a sudden, someone suddenly called out to him.
絶対的な、誰にも邪魔されることなく復讐を果たせる、そんな方法が。
ならばその力、私が与えてあげましょうか。あら、驚かせちゃってごめんなさい。
He is surprised when he saw her and wants to know who she is. She doesn't answer him and took out a watch.
このスイッチを押すことで、周りの時間を止めることができる。
時間を止められる？バカバカしい。そんなことがあるわけ。なんだこれは。
He did not see that coming because he has no fucking eyes. However, he knew that she is not telling lies. She gave him the time stop watch and dipped just like his father. Since he has this power now, he has officially become the Protein Man. Before he wants to start his revenge, he is going to test his power to ensure that he will not mess up.
どこの誰がなぜ俺にくれたかなどどうでもいい。この力があれば、俺は念願の復讐を果たすことができる。楽しみにしてなクソ親父。今からお前の大切なものを全部ぶち壊してやる。
どう？もう学園には慣れた？もうお姉ちゃん、それ聞くの何度目？私もうそんな子供じゃないよ。なら、いつまで経ってもひなはひなよ。
In the meantime, his stepsisters are in the student council room and they are chatting with each other. All of a sudden, he has used his domain expansion, Protein Realm, and everyone is freeze in time. During that, he is walking around the school to look for his target. Then he managed to locate them, and he can't wait to exact his revenge. He begins to inspect the little sister first. By the way, her name is Hina. He sets her superior genes free and undo his power on her. When she is unfreeze, she is surprised to see an eyeless person in front of her. In addition, she is also surprised since he knew her name. He told her that he is here to invade her dungeon in the name of Protein Man. She became scared and asked her sister for help. However, she found out that her sister is completely frozen in time. Therefore, she is all alone now. Even if her sister is there, they are definitely no match for the Protein Man. Anyways, he kept inspecting her superior genes, and he is taste testing them too to ensure that they are fresh and safe for consumption. During that, she is pretty noisy, so he used his domain expansion again and freeze her. Then, he used her to clean his Excalibur the climate-friendly way. During that, he undo his power again, and she found out that she is being climate-friendly as fuck now. However, there is not much she can do since climate change is real. In the end, he has rewarded her with a lot of farm-fresh protein shake and stopped the time again. After that, he took some picture of her so he can upload it and get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend. After everything is over, it is her sister's turn now, and her name is Kanako. He is doing the same stuff as well. Then, he begins to invade her dungeon and undo his power. She is shocked when she realized that his Excalibur is already making itself at home in her dungeon. Despite that, there is nothing she can do since her opponent is none other than the legendary Protein Man. Then, he carried out the protein time with Hina as well, and he did the same. In the end, both of them have received a lot of limited edition Protein Man's protein shake. After everything is over, he knew that this is just the beginning of his revenge, and he is going to tear down this academy with his own hands.
まだまだ俺の復讐は終わらないぜ。更衣室か。誰かいるかな？いたいた。
After that, he went to the locker room and found out that there are someone in there. He knew that he has hit the jackpot. Then, he hides himself in the locker, and he is going to spy on them. I have no idea how is he going to do that since he has no fucking eyes. Anyways, he undo his power and begins to observe them. After a while, he decided that it is time for protein time. Therefore, he used his domain expansion and got out of the locker.
さてまずはドイツからかな。
Then he starts to invade their dungeon one by one, and he undo his power as well so they can feel the Excalibur treatment and the power of Protein Man coming inside of them.
今からあかりちゃんのことも同じように犯してあげるからね。
Anyways, they kept calling for help, but no one will help them. In the end, he kept exploring their dungeon over and over again until he is satisfied, and he took some pictures to keep it as a memory.
さて。
Then he begins to explore every dungeon in that academy over and over again and gave her some farm fresh protein pie. Damn, he is truly the Protein Man since he is able to use Protein Blast multiple times. Since this shit has gotten out of hand, the Academy can't cover it up, and his work was on the news.
していないということで、学園生たちの保護者からはセキュリティがずさんだったのではないかとの指摘が多数寄せられており、
もうこの学園は終わりだ。あの男もあの女は何者だったんだろう。だがもうそんなことはどうでもいい。どこの誰だかわからないが、おかげで俺の復讐は終わったのだ。
He knew that this academy is done for, and his job is completed.
エクセレント女学園を襲ったあのおぞましい事件からすでに2週間が経過しました。犯人は未だ捕まっておらず、動機や犯行手段なども謎に包まれており、調査は一向に進んでおりません。そんな中、非難の殺到したエクセレント女学園は本年度をもって廃校となることが決定しており、
Despite the scandal, the academy is still operating as usual, so this means that his job is not yet done. It seems like there are policemen guarding the academy. Well, that is not going to stop the Protein Man.
この学園も終わりだ。あれだけのことがあって未だに運営しているのが不思議なくらいだ。
事件に巻き込まれた子たちはみんなとっくに辞めて他の学園に行っちまったが、未だ病院らしいぜ。まだ学園に通ってるのは運よく課外授業に行ってて助かった子たちだけだって話だけど。
In the meantime, the remaining students are at the swimming pool area, and they are discussing about this matter. It looks like they assumed that they are safe, but no one is safe from the Protein Man, including you guys. Anyways, it seems like they didn't know that the Protein Man is coming, so are them.
だからってこうして今もあんなことがあったこの学園に通ってる私たちが変わり者だったっけ。
みんなで卒業したいです。今さら他の学園に行くなんて耐えられません。
そうね、やめましょう。私たちは助かったんだから。犯人もきっとそのうち捕まって。
As expected, he used his domain expansion and entered the academy easily. He stated that he is going to give them an early graduation. As usual, he is going to invade their dungeon one by one, and he will undo his power whenever he is having the protein time with each of them, so they can experience the deluxe Excalibur treatment. In the end, he kept giving them the Protein Man special over and over again. When the teacher came to the swimming pool area, she found out that they have received the Protein Man special. Well, this means that this academy is done for since there is no more student left. Therefore, his revenge is completed now, and that is the end of my recap for this cultural anime. This anime has 4 episodes only. For the next anime, the plot is kinda same as the first anime. The main character is the only guy in his class, therefore he was bullied by his classmates all the time. To make matter worse, when the teacher saw him getting bullied, she missed the part where that's her problem and walked away. So, he felt helpless and he couldn't do anything. One day, he was forced by them to buy something from Jeff Bezos.
アマンゾから届いた精密部品って
It is a holy relic, and he took it out to read the instruction.
1ホールにつき対象は1人までとなります。任意の人物を頭の中で想像すれば準備完了です。任意の人物。なんだこれ。
When he imagined her, he felt like he could see what she's doing now, and the holy relic changed its form. After that, he begins to use the holy relic for quality control purposes. During that, she felt like an invisible protein man is exploring her dungeon, and she has no idea what the hell is going on. On the next day, he wants to test out his newfound power.
何見てんだよポチ。
あ、
前注文したオナホもう届いてるはずだよね。
持ってきたのかよ。
いや、
When he found out that it does exactly what he thinks it does, he went to the bathroom. At there, he is using the holy relic like his life depends on it. Meanwhile, she is at the classroom, and she is getting her dungeon explored like no tomorrow. Ever since that day, she has been absent from school due to embarrassment, but the long-range protein time never stop. Although she is absent, her friends continue to bully him as well. However, they don't know that he is the protein man now. He ordered more holy relic from Jeff Bezos, and he is going to use it to get revenge at them.
あーちゃん。おお、カホ。久しぶり。ごめんね。支度に手間取っちゃって。ねえ、あれ見て見て。
おお、すごいな。
As a result, they got their dungeon explored like no tomorrow in public, and they have no idea what is going on. One day, when she is at the washroom, she found out that she has spawned a new life within her, and she knew that she is in deep shit. Then she met him, but her attitude is the same as well.
まだ投稿しないんですか？
ああ、うっさい。慣れ慣れしく話しかけないで。キモすぎ。うっさ。
妊娠したんですよね。
なんで？
ぶっちゃけるとあれ、僕の力なんですよ。
After that, he used his power on her, and she realized that he is the one who has been launching the long-range Excalibur attack on her dungeon. Despite that, she is addicted to it, and she couldn't defy him. This time, he is not going to explore her dungeon via Bluetooth, and he is going to explore her dungeon directly. On the next day, at school, it seems like he has ordered a new one, and he is going to use that on the teacher. Unfortunately, the anime ended right there, and there is no episode 2 till now.